Books that has a vibe of following a D&D journey or on classic sword and sorcery. You could try Spiderlight by Adrian Tchaikovsky. It follows a party on their way to confront a dark lord, but the majority of the book is about their journey to get there. I read it for the first time last year and loved it. The Drizzt series really fits. I wouldn't use Cleric Quintet as an example. There are a ton of books to read, and they get better over time. Fritz Lieber, the Fafford and Grey Mouser series is all like this. Episodic adventures across Newhan. Very much inspired early D&D and many authors who came after. They're fun and funny and always keep me coming back. I definitely got D&D vibes from The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. Mike Shell's Aching God is about adventurers dungeon crawling, but also about how scary and hard it would be. Black Dumb Thief had this vibe for me for sure. While there is an overarching plot, the whole book felt like D&D side quests on the way towards the main goal, and I mean this is a good way. Kinch is the quintessential fantasy rogue as far as I'm concerned, and his narration does a lot of heavy lifting to deliver that vibe. By the end, I felt like I was following a proper D&D party. Michael Sullivan's Rhyria Revelations series seems to fit the description. I can't help but notice you didn't mention The Hobbit/Lord of the Rings. Kings of the Wild by Nicholas Eames might be what you're looking for. It follows an old-timer who have to get his band back together to go across this dangerous wild forest to save his daughter. Has this very heavy D&D plus rock star sort of vibes. Andre Norton's Quag Keep. The first book written and inspired by D&D after the author had a session with Gary Gygax. Malazan is incredible and it's literally based on the D&D adventures of the author. But it's not quite what you were looking for, as it feels like a series of different D&D adventures that come together to form this whole story. The Riftor Saga by Raymond Feist is literally based off D&D. The Dark Elf Trilogy by R.A. Salvatore. This is the first of the stories about Drizzt. This is literally a D&D sword and sorcery story as it is set in the Forgotten Realms. I believe the Dragonlance books were based off of D&D campaigns. I wouldn't be surprised if most of the TSR books are. In sci-fi, The Expanse was originally a tabletop game the authors played with GRRM, so I'm sure most of the story points came from campaigns. Can't speak for the audiobook, but go give Dragonlance another chance. Dragons of Autumn Twilight is like a warm hug to me at this point. There are Critical Role books with excellent narration if you do audiobooks. Plenty of official D&D novels that should fit this niche. Wheel of Time might work for you, but it is nearly 40 years old. The Underkeeper series is inherently progression fantasy, but there's no system or lit RPG elements like stats, levels, etc. The author crafted a fantastic world where all the different D&D classes have logical societal or cultural reasons for existing, and the story very much feels like following the protagonist as he grows a small party on a lowish level D&D campaign. I honestly can't praise it highly enough and would recommend checking it out, as it seems exactly what you're looking for. Redemption's Blade by Adrian Tchaikovsky. The Warden by Daniel M. Ford. Definitely has the vibe to it to me. Daniel M. Ford's Paladin trilogy is fantastic. Righteous Wrath and Justice Porn. The titular hammer-wielding paladin gets a great support party as the series goes on. Definitely Conan if you like sword and sorcery. Book of the New Sun often feels this way guy with a sword and magic item getting onto various adventures, but there is also a meta plot across the series. Any of the D&D books would probably fit this vibe, like the Drizzt book series or Dragonlance series. Empire of the Vampire by J. Christoph gave me quite a bit of D&D Sparkles vibe sparkles. It's very grimdark, a bit male power fantasy, but I loved it. I think The Silverblood Promise by James Logan might be a good fit. The Various Books of Swords by Brett Saberhagen. A bit broad and breezy, but they are definitely classics of the genre and still make for fun reading. Barnaby the Wanderer by Raymond St. Elmo. That was actually the first line of my review after I read it. It felt like a D&D campaign that the author turned into a novel. I think it's exactly what you're looking for. And it's been mentioned, but Second for the Devils by Joe Abercrombie.